Hello, hello, good afternoon. Play some Avowed. Why does it have to generate shaders again? Continue. Unspent ability points. We have one available. 3 magical projectiles that seek out enemies, dealing large amounts of damage. That sounds fun. Yes, please. What do I want? Max stamina, more damage, more carry capacity. Yes.
I'm just a dumb redhead ginger. You better run. I want your soul.
So it's like the buy and sell, that's great. I do not need that for now. Game should also be playing a little bit smoother because I found out that it had auto put on ray tracing.
Yeah, what we need. What we need.
Yeah.
Ray tracing.
First Kevin leaves, his letters won't turn up.
Sansa.
Que larde! I'd heard a godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place?
That's all I don't know about myself. Can't speak to fish and shoot. I can speak to fish and shoot fire from my eyes. It's incredible. A lot I don't know
A
about
godlike
myself.
of unknown provenance. Even more interesting.
Ah.
Who knows?
Dialogue
Perhaps
history
you'll
on
find the answers you're looking for here.
Oh. Okay, that's kind of cool that you can like look back at some of the lingo, whatever is said in it.
Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you? Maybe that's for the best. Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height.
Hold on.
He must have gone farther than I thought. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him. Bandits, smugglers, spiders with eyes as big as
Spiders?
plates.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3 this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you.
I see why you're concerned.
When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Town. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of cures. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
Wanted Sansa, proprietor of Sansa's Emporium, has reported his assistant Gearmund missing in the wilds of Dawnshore. A reward will be offered for the return of Gearmund's cartographic notes. Not to bring back Gearmund himself, but for his notes. Follow his last correspondence posted to provide clues to his whereabouts. Please report I made it to Usher's hand intact. I sense we overestimated how far we can safely explore. We could outfit an entire expeditionary force with the bandits I've encountered on the main road. Nearly spent my whole purse bribing my way out of scrapes. To think I used to gripe about the Principe, never again. Anyway, here now, set up camp in the cavern while I scout the ruins. I wonder whether anyone in the wayward throngs of Paradise is an expert on dead languages. What are we calling the ancients anyway? Godless? Not much of a name. You think on it and I'll transcribe. Hope I'm not writing down any curses.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
March, march, march. Yeah. Okay. Pretty fancy camp going on. There's something that we should talk to you about.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the Living Lands is a punishment. But, according to Cynric, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
Let's just say I know how to get a job done. The Emperor prefers not to know the specifics.
Then I dare say you're better equipped than most who wash ashore here. You must have some truly fascinating stories of past exploits. I'll look forward to it. But in the meantime, I have to wonder,
I love the little.
why does the Emperor send his
whale or
most
something?
valuable agent to the Living Lands? Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me. Being a godlike, I don't suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they? Sorry. It's a rare sight, and these are strange times. I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case. Not much. It's hard to separate fact from rumor. I've heard it changes people, makes them confused, disoriented, and eventually violent. No one seems to know exactly how it starts.
No, it started. I've seen how it ends.
And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
Foreign troops are rarely a welcome sight.
Exactly. Paradise has been quiet lately, but I don't know how long that'll last. We're talking about an island that has been largely settled by nomads, exiles, and dissidents. People who tend to be suspicious of authority. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders, of course.
When I help, I'm going to stop the Dream Scourge one way or another. Serve at the Emperor's pleasure, and he sent me here. That's it. Everyone's heard tales of the Living Lands. I came for the adventure. Something here calls to me. I don't know what it is, but I feel a connection. Yeah.
Just be careful where you say that. That's the kind of talk that may get people thinking you've got the Dream Scourge. I'll let you get some rest, but thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again. Even if it's just for a while.
Well, you gonna leave me?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams and start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge. No, Dream Scourge is different. It spreads all over. Still, if you see any new mushrooms sprouting up anywhere unexpected, let me know. Until
Great.
then, look on the bright side. The Living Lands is filled with people and things that are likelier to kill you first.
Good night,
We should be
Kai.
safe enough, but I'll take watch.
We need to
Just in case.
upgrade our shenanigans. Workbench, enchanting, upgrade items. Select a weapon or piece of armor from the left side of the screen to upgrade. In order to upgrade, you must have enough upgrade materials of the corresponding type and quality. Combine upgrade materials to create those of higher quality. Displayed on the right side. Weapon, armor, universal, ultra, enchanting, except. So. This one, wait. I can upgrade and it's going to give me some additional damage reduction. Let's do it. Why not? Common wand needs more stuff.
Nice work. That'll help against whatever we face out there.
Enchanting. Unique weapon from the left side of screen to choose a replacement for left nothing. Party stash. Okay.
I haven't seen this much excitement in a while.
Rest for the night. Exit. That's all gone. That's actually a pretty big camp for like 2 people.
Build another palisade just like the last.
I'm gonna
When
wild
this
guess you
one
can find
falls,
more
what
people
do
and
you
it's gonna be
adherents
like
do
an
then?
entire group.
Die alongside you, probably. You fall, we fall. It's that sort of thing.
If the stone wall up the road didn't last, your pointy sticks don't stand a chance. And neither do we.
Look
bye.
out, ma'am. We can't guarantee your safety past these palisades.
Mm.
Babe. Watch out once you get past the palisades. The Stranger route is apparently hostile to life, as the scholars say. Wait a moment. Oh, Verith, eat my soul. You're the envoy. Sorry, didn't mean to be so informal.
In the
They
flesh.
said the Emperor sent one of his best and brightest, and Aethys knows we need the help.
Your reputation precedes you.
I hope your voyage here was smooth as good butter. I know maybe too much about rough seas, what with serving in the galleys.
Most of my crew in a shipwreck. Forcep and tried to kill me.
Did you deserve it? Kidding, kidding. Sorry to hear, envoy. The living lands is dangerous. We should be sticking together.
Yeah, but
Can't
we don't do
imagine
that,
what
is
might have
it?
possessed them to do that.
Estonia,
Maybe
hey,
it's in the
hello, how
damn
are
soul
you?
plague. I haven't seen anything like that before. It seems to change people. Animals. Feels sometimes like the plague is alive somehow. Sorry for the glib tongue. I've tried to be more proper before. Didn't work.
Good, just chilling. I'm playing more
including
Avowed.
abiding by most rules. The
No.
law and I aren't exactly the best of friends, no.
I'm
Although,
doing good.
I think that's Adia's problem. I was mostly just
I
stealing
managed
food.
to finish the story
If
of
you're born to the wrong
Indy.
social class,
I
Adia
finally
makes
fixed
climbing
it.
the ranks rather difficult. Anyway, that's all in the past. Land? No, absolutely not. What I've learned is you can either obey the rules or die. I got caught for my many small, petty crimes and spent about 6 years on the prison galleys. Then, a year ago, an Adiran official came to the jails and told us we could serve the Empire for a shortened sentence or rot. You can guess which I chose. Oh, you're a funny one, envoy. Free. Am I free after this? And they say the Adiran elite have no sense of humor. All in all, it's a pretty
Maybe.
sweet deal. 3
I don't
square
know.
meals,
I
bed
sensed
of my
it.
own. Maybe even a chance to retire as a clerk. Wouldn't mind being bored stupid for a few years. Better than the alternative. But first, even more palisades.
Any sign of the Adiran ambassador? Thoughts on the general lay of the land?
Listen, envoy. I'm here to build defenses against the land. You want geography lessons? Go ask a cartographer.
Yeah, there is one
I
somewhere.
do know a few things, though. So, ask.
Settlements of note?
No, none. It's all
Nothing?
untamed wilderness and feral heathens. I'm joking. Of course there are.
He thinks she's the
There's
funny one,
Fjord,
isn't it?
which is run by animancers. Thirdborn, where all the ruffians dwell. And Solus Keep, which has the Pargrunin, who don't like anybody. Ask them then. You're a nice distraction, envoy. He and the Clavager passed through not long ago. I didn't much like it, but they refused an escort.
To go. Check the achievements for this? No, I have not. I probably should have done that, but I haven't. Didn't want to spoil it too much by looking at it.
Oh, look, Paradise and Ladder. When heated, the resin forms a hard coat that strengthens weapons and armor. Incoming Zaros. Take your best shot.
Oh, sorry. Thought you were Exorit.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Is there something that I need to know about? Achievement wise? There is a chest. Up there. How? What? Many missables. Yeah, I heard about that. It's okay. Like, I also saw that there is one to play on the hardest difficulty, I believe. So I know I'm gonna have to do a second playthrough anyway. So we'll do this one blind to see what I can stumble across, and then clean up on another playthrough.
This used to be a good fishing spot until something started dragging people away.
Something started to drag people away. Something? Like those things?
Is that all you got? Right flank.
bunch. Both hands shoot bullets perfectly straight at long range, dealing very high damage and stun. A very slow rate of fire, and their loud shots easily alert enemies. That's okay, it's like a little sniper then.
Even parkmen and walls can't stand against this place.
Second hardest difficulty playthrough with a little bit of help from a guide. It should be enough to get full 1000, yeah. That's the plan. We'll see where the plan gets us. Notice hastily scrawled and smudged with blood. I'm sorry I wasn't able to find us a new home, kiddo. Uncle is going to take care of you now. Never lost a fight and not starting now. Fuck Sorps.
What a way to go.
Buddy. So it's the same thing. So if I break that down, we get, oh, okay, yes. It takes a very long time indeed. There are so many ways to go though. It's like I want to go all the places at once.
Zarps ahead.
Ooh, one shot.
Oh, no, you don't.
They're coming up here. Wait. Alright, got one. Like, hold on a moment. I'm still looting.
On your right. Mogren's fury. Keep it away from gunpowder, or you'll be as bald as me.
Okay, good to know. They're all dead already. There are spider webs here. I don't like that. Is this a spider? Yeah. That thing is huge. Ow. Does mean the place is old, don't worry about it. There was a huge ass spider on the floor. How should I not worry about it? No. It's like all that's left of the big bugbear.
A rot seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Hello? No? What? You have entered an area where fast travel is temporarily disabled. Okay. What's all the shenanigans that we were getting? Third speckled amulet. Small dingy amulet with a tag on the back. My dear Valter, yours always. Worth more in sentiment than coin. Another one of these. I want some more health. Shouldn't be seeing bears in Dawnshore, not this time of year. Either the seasons have gone mad or the bears have. Tracked one of them to a pillar of Adra. Was it my imagination or was the creature praying. Something's very wrong out here. It'd be dangerous to sneak in for a closer look, but danger never stopped me before.
I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard.
And then you have people sneaking around.
Odd. Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
Yes, please.
Coming in hot. I got a bad feeling about whatever that bear's doing on.
What's he munching on?
That's a bad way to go.
Ooh, what's he munching on? Command or try to burn any webs, brambles, or flammable objects. Yes,
almost
please.
like the brambles
Burn.
push that house.
Burn, baby, burn. Hi. You're a cutie. You're a cutie. They're all cuties. Got sushi. Enjoy. I'm jealous.
I'm not jealous because you weren't hungry.
Can be jealous and not hungry.
No. It's not
Yes.
the thing.
Something's changed in the living lands. Used to be that an honest merchant could come and go as they please. Now, if it isn't the Zoribs, it's the bears. And if it isn't the bears, it's the bandits. And if it isn't the bandits, it's the tree folk. Feels like civilization is getting pushed out like a sliver of glass. Enough is enough. I'm hopping onto the first ship back to the Eastern Reach. Might as well stop and gather some mushrooms on my way out so it isn't a total loss, and then here you get stranded and you're probably dead. Dagger, step very quickly. Stabby, stabby.
Startups. They don't usually venture out here. I wonder what's got them riled up.
Ooh, hello, buddy. So can't believe the Claviger asked me to join him for the journey to the Strangle Roots. Finding someone that understands the importance of properly documenting the strange phenomena of this island. Written below will be my shorthand notes that I shall compile into a proper report upon our return to Paradis. Flora density vastly exceeded expected levels. Fungal growth presents throughout much of the Strangleroot roots, possibly targeting man-made structures somehow. Latent essence level abnormally high. Fauna unnaturally aggressive. Saurips seem the last letter with a long streak of ink and a splash of blood. Buddy, you should have known better. We can't go further here, so there.
Here it comes.
What if we just let him sleep?
It breathes. It is close.
Am I going crazy? A voice in my head?
That's the Claviger. What happened?
Are you?
Claviger Aeomans. Unfortunately, I cannot dispatch any of my animancers to your grove, not until you can guarantee their safe passage. The Adrian presence in Paradis has complicated our diplomatic relations, but you already knew that when you built them an embassy.
You blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
What are you talking about? Kill the afflicted bear. Oh, that one. What if I don't wanna?
This one's mine.
Beyond sync! Worth that row! Worth that row!
Are we good?
Take that, you monstrosity. Well done.
What happened to that bear?
Special upgrade material. Required to improve unique weapons and armor. Ambassador, why are you here like an
My
idiot?
savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival couldn't have been more timely.
Don't thank the gods, thank me.
Ambassador Falchion Hildgard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say.
Alabama, no, Fort Northreach. Game as quickly as it gives to me. Finally making your acquaintance. Or urgent missive from the Emperor for you.
Keep it close until we're back at the embassy. I prefer to take bad news in the comfort of my office. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted? I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late.
This place is called the Living Lands for a reason. Ambassador should have been prepared. Bareheaded Reeve Scourge. Scourge, I'm sure of it. Leave now. It's called the Living Lands for a reason,
I
that's true.
expected flora and fauna, not a ravenous monster. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad.
More likely I was tracking you.
Indeed. And the source of the blight eludes us still. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me?
I'm fine, Ambassador. How are you?
But you... Very well. If you say so.
Let's not tell him that
The Emperor
I'm hearing
trusts your
voices
judgment.
in my head.
And so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
Seen this kind of outro before. I think I know what to do.
I trust your instincts. Let me know how I can help. Just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Big rock.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We awake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting.
Speaking to me says Fort Northreach. What do you want? We, who are you? Whatever you say, say out of my head. Who are you?
Colony of insects. The many united by one purpose. Mycelia twining through the loam. Taking and giving in equal measure.
Okay.
We are the ache in the land. The roots that run deep. And you are familiar to us.
Why?
Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness.
We are no time for this. So the site was wrong with the strangleroot.
A rot eats at the foundation of this land. Corruption seeps into the soil. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you.
Poor me. Fort Northreach, the bear displays the same plague, isn't it?
Yes, the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do?
Close the wound, disinfect it, heal it.
Bless it. Care for it. Grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought, like motion in the water.
Let's see what's wrong with Strangleroot. Can you help or not?
The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it?
What do you want?
We offer you the power to heal and be healed, and you would wheedle and bargain? Decide. Do you wish this power or not?
Getting angry. I'll help you.
Favor for a favor, then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. We tire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Godlike ability, Dream Touch. Heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Delimgan, Dream Trolls, and Vessels. Okay.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did, but that was miraculous.
You all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
Oh, I kind of wanted to spare all the details, but wouldn't know where to begin, and you wouldn't believe me if I did.
I say we begin with a couple pints. This day's been stranger than most. And out here, that's saying something.
Inquisitor Ludwine will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwine is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner.
Well, she is not wrong. There's danger everywhere.
Perhaps, but danger takes many forms. Some more subtle than others. The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor.
Go my own way. I don't get it in anyone else's.
Good. That might just save your life. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
Okay. Stayed in Dawn Shore, the Qatar. Where is Dawn Shore? Leave to strangle root. Paradise.
Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that bear. Can she?
Of course she can.
You are full of surprises, Envoy. I'd heard God Knights have strange powers, but I've never known one to heal an entire grove. Guess your Emperor really did send the right person for the job, huh? Still, you have your work cut out for you in Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
And you know. Common Grimoire of Elements. Oh, it's the same one. Never mind.
Old fella who used to live here ended up in one of those shanties by the dock. See why?
Any from those chests with things. Phantom? No. Hold that off. Oh, it heals as well if you set up camp. Oh, okay. Hold on. What if I upgrade this one? So it's additional damage reduction that changes. Dim, 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 dim.
After your voyage, it must be nice to spend the night on dry land. Personally, I've always found the rocking of a ship to be soothing.
It was until the ship collapsed and, you know, there was no more ship. Enter the city of Paradis. There's no region, blah, 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 that's in Dawn Shore, but we are in Dawn Shore. Isn't that what the mappy year? Yeah, Dawn Shore. I'm gonna wild guess this is the entire thing. Yeah. Oh, here I was thinking, oh, this is like a decently sized map, and then it's like, oh, it's humongous. I did not anticipate on this. So how do I find him here? Stayed in Dawn Shore. The cartographer states that they were on the region's eastern side, somewhere near a cave. So on the other side. And I was thinking the map was reasonably sized. I was wrong. Boots.
Another win, but who's counting? Wilds are getting deadlier by the day, but people have to eat.
It's kind of nice that it, like, just drags a path where you've been. Although I wonder if there's a way to, like, uncover chunks of the map.
Careful. Looks like spiders nearby.
You think? Spider?
Aye, aye.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, you don't! Come on!
Sure, they die pretty quickly. Why is this red circle there?
Ready, aim. Pargrunen built these walls and much of Paradis centuries ago. Much of their work still stands.
My intention was not to rest. Wonder how long it's going to take before I am carrying too much. Huh? Who are you and you?
Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for herself.
Who are you?
I'm your death. Swift and subtle. Like a blade in the dark. And this here is Pod.
Hello.
Well, I can see which of you two is the poet. Unfortunately, you're both short on common sense.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders. Especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. The plague carrier. A blight on our fair city.
Better take a step back then. Whatever I have might be catching. So you decided to check on me. How thoughtful. Mention I've been feeling a little sick.
Ooh, keep talking and it'll be my fist you catch, Outlander.
Boss, maybe this ain't such a good idea.
Shut it, Pod. Let me do the talking.
You're doing great so far. Really menacing.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal.
Hey Paul, you're no killer. Get out of here and let you off with a warning. Can we just talk about this? I don't want any trouble. It feels pretty personal. Hey Bob, you're
Pod
no
isn't
killer.
going anywhere. Are you, kid?
I don't know.
Think of it this way. You aren't her first lackey or her last.
Is that true?
Well...
I can't do this anymore. Thieving and killing, it's just not in my blood.
You ungrateful nitwit! Once I'm done with the Outlander, I'm coming after you.
Good. I was getting tired of listening to them anyway. Show me what you got!
Cryptic letter. You'll pay a handsome bounty for information on the Adrian ambassador, their daily schedule, preferred wine. Nothing is beneath or interest. Everything has a price.
I was just getting warmed up.
Paradis.
Nice banner, ain't it? I found it on the beach, covered in bird shit. Must have washed ashore from parts unknown.
Isn't that from my ship?
Gods
maybe?
be with you, envoy.
interact with it.
Hard to know what to think of the raid Sarens after all that's happened. How long until the next wave one rises?
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
Good work out there, Envoy. Only just arrived and you're already the talk of the town. Well, the ambassador ordered me to give you free access to the city. No idea why he's calling the shots all of a sudden, but...
That sounds ominous.
Anyway, you can go on ahead. The ambassador's expecting you.
Let's take a look around first, so getting the lay of the land. Mr. Lodwin, you said she was looking for me?
Well, she comes and goes. You never know where she'll turn up, and it's never for a good reason. Kind of like a nightmare. Once you're in the city, you'll find the Adiran embassy due north of the gatehouse. Take care, Envoy.
What? No parting words from me? After all the time we spent together?
Shove off, Muttonhead. How's that for a parting word?
With talk like that, it's no wonder the Adirans think we need a little civilizing. At least I'm in good company now, right?
Money?
Envoy.
Excuse me? What a warm welcome I'm getting. That's pretty.
You should not be here.
No, I should have.
You should be free. Whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here?
Something tells me I'm not on the living lands anymore. Where am I? You again. You better not be the reason I'm whatever this is. Trust me, I don't even understand what just happened. Where am
A
I?
space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive.
I'm dead. At least it was quick. Guess it could be worse. That comes for all mortals. It's alright. I just wish I knew how. Sure. Some help you were. I'm dead.
Worse. You died. Someone cut short your span. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind.
Hopefully the next life is kinder to me and my killer, whoever they are.
They hurt you, but we do not hear rage hissing in you like a serpent. Why?
So point in hanging on to anger. All I can do is move on. I'd rather die again than keep discussing this.
Soften. Quiet. You would accept the winter before spring, but you do not understand. Your soul is imprisoned here, as are we. But we can help you. We could send you back. Just this once.
What do you mean, sent me back? How?
The minnow can slip the fisher's net, even while the prize remains. And the fox chews its leg off to escape the hunter's snare. It is the only way. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from our prison.
Do it. I'm ready.
Deep. All
Do
birth
it.
is agony.
I'm just a dumb redhead ginger. You better run. I want your soul.
It was like nicely timed with me getting reborn.
Yeah.
They're all like, huh? Why are you alive? I don't know.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands.
It's going to take more than a little murder to keep me down. What happened to me? I'll remember Spade and the voice. Hold on. How are you? Going to
You're
take
alive,
a little bit more.
somehow. That's what counts.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill.
So, who killed me?
That's what everyone in Paradise is asking. The streets have been less murderous since your ambassador and his guards took up residence. But your assassination is bound to upset that uneasy peace.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died.
We skipped that part. Spent years building an immunity to poison.
A resistance to poison isn't a resistance to the beyond.
What does this mean for her? Should she expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
Already had a vision. Someone was asking for my help. You see these kinds of symptoms often? Let them keep talking like you aren't even there.
Sounds like the echo of a past life. I wish I could tell you more. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul.
Watcher?
One who sees into the spirit realm, speaks to the dead, and knows the past through their eyes. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job.
I'll find the watcher. Just point me in the right direction. Don't know if the ambassador would improve. Guess I'll try anything once.
Sometimes it's easier to ask for forgiveness rather than permission.
Runid's shop is in the
true.
hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you.
Of course he wants to talk to me. Thank you, Liviana.
Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy.
You've given me a lot of directions.
Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Yeah, I'm gonna get lost
Don't
here.
worry. I know my way around, which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up.
Roll as fast. What's your stake in all this?
Your troops are going to be on edge until your killer's found, and some of us still have to live here.
I appreciate the help. Sorry to have dragged you in.
Hey, my schedule was clear. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone.
Then we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Alright.
Hey, I had a dream about you. In my dream, you were surrounded by light, but it was shining from inside.
Yeah, that kind of is what happened when I died, I guess. Liviana, Emerald Stairs, not the same without you. My animancers are in desperate need of guidance. I understand why you left, but your talents are wasted on a nest of vipers. When you had enough of healing the body, come back to us and work on healing the soul. Compared our local herbs to the same ones imported from Adir, my findings are accurate and everything that grows in the living lands is more potent. Everything. Cures as well as poisons. Of course, all the best ingredients grow in the deadliest parts of the jungle, so maybe I should harvest a few seeds and pay someone to grow them in the republics just to see what happens. Or maybe I shouldn't contaminate the mainland until I understand what I'm dealing with. Maybe that's the smarter idea. What was it? Up the stairs. Hold on.
Godlike. Interested in saving a couple of lives? So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right?
Yes. Clearly want something from me. What is it?
I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Adirans, but they've had a string of bad luck. Is there any chance you could lend them a hand?
Sounds like a setup.
I know this is strange, but they're in a rough situation and, well, to be honest, they helped me out a while back when I needed it. I'm just trying to return the favor.
What do your friends need help with?
Galarde. Loftlead and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of Adirans. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you'd struggle to find an Adiran in the city. Now they're everywhere. Anyway, with all these Adirans coming in, Loftlead and Gladwine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adirans in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladwine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink.
Not sure why you think I can help with that.
Ah, but you can. There are herbs in the wilds around Paradis that can restore Gladwine's sight. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the Adiran envoy, for the hero who braved the strangle root, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
Agrasima.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. We'll
Many
get some
thanks,
herbs
envoy.
if we're out there.
Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl District, Mako, who was handling the paperwork.
Certainly you could do that part yourself.
No. We had a falling out a while back.
Just like,
it's best
no.
if someone else goes.
Alright, talk to me.
Thank you, envoy. God bless you.
inside the front gate. Killer is still at large.
As long as the renowned cartographers guild serve the emperors and queens of Adir, it is we who are responsible for the creation and distribution of the many maps throughout the empire, whether to district travelers throughout the expanse that is Adir, guide ship captains on their voyages throughout Eora, or simply adorn the walls of an aristocrat's home. One can rest assured that cartographers guilds behind the creation of every one of these works of art. For 2 centuries since the Noble Expedition Corps discovered the Eastern Reach, have we worked and labored to keep all of the Empire and her colonies supplied with accurate, high-quality maps. God willing, we will continue to do so for centuries yet to come.
You died? But you're here.
Carrick!
Gods, am I glad to see you? I'll keep trying. But there's not much to be done for Fort Northreach.
Is it though? Found this book on a public bench. After careful study, our scribe confirmed the handwriting matches the signature found on scrolls of Tane's chaotic orb. Be advised that Tane is in the living lands as a member of the Circle of Archmagi. He has a license to go where he pleases. We will observe him at a distance, but no one is to engage him. Tane is either a harmless fool or one of the most dangerous people alive. We simply can't take the chance. It's like, it's either one or the other. There's no in between. Third item in living lands, the island might not be the safest vacation spot, it's certainly the most colorful, also the most flavorful according to these mushrooms, and mushrooms seldom lie. Before I forget, I promised Bekarna I'd bring back a souvenir. There's rumor of a fallen star in Emerald Stair. Could be a nice addition to her collection. Some history. Origin. Maintained order in Paradise for many years and know the city where when there is a good leader and fair policy there is peace, but you have allowed the steel garrote to terrorize my people, to sow distrust and fear. Suggest to tighten your Inquisitor's leash or the embassy might not carry your banners for long. Eh.
Envoy, is it really...
I know the blighting of the Strangleroot is cause for concern, but I most strongly discourage any trade deal that involves buying additional crops from Fiormes Iverno. We cannot endorse the blasphemous trade of animacy, much less welcome to our dinner table.
You?
Yes, it's me. I'm alive. Could Emerald stare long enough to confirm Orber's suspicion the people of Fiormes Iverno care not for the laws of mortals or gods. Animacy and folk magic are peddled in defiance of Woodica. Their crimes are innumerable, their way of life intolerable. Whilst not lost politically, they are unstable, too focused on themselves to notice us. Our eager hands tightening the girth. Wait your orders. I am alive.
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviona's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel?
Disoriented, lightheaded, and pulses racing.
And yet you rallied your spirits and reported for duty. Your dedication is admirable.
But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor?
Hope I was worth all the trouble.
Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation.
Grant's efforts in the living land could be jeopardized by the dream scourge.
And I can't think of anyone more suited for the job. You've seen how wild the living lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles.
That's something to do with my godlike nature.
At this point, I can't rule anything out. We're in uncharted waters. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the dream scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities.
Then we better get to work.
Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire.
And you're not?
At least rebels know the meaning of negotiation and compromise. But a plague kills indiscriminately. Though, even I must admit, the rebels have gone too far. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
Why go after me? I just got here.
All the more reason to strike first, or so the thinking goes.
Literally
Whatever
just got
that is,
here.
we have to retaliate for the good of the Empire. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the living lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisian rebels must face justice.
Where is this Inquisitor Ludwig I keep hearing about?
Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the living lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise.
A local expert is exactly what we need.
Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the living lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another. An unusual course of treatment, but who am I to argue? Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
Tracking down mysterious assassins with a godlike who returned from death, all while the rumored dream scourge spreads. Can't say I'm prepared, but I'm ready.
We'll talk more of the dream scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
tutorials. Let me take a quick break. I will be right back. let's go. Have a look.
That sawbones would hurry up. I gotta get back to him. Wow, it's really you. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs.
You look like a bear tried to have you for lunch.
My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and guards. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot, but no place like this. I fear for their lives, envoy. They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you, and she'll let you pass. Especially my brother, Cadman. Don't forget him. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is. Thank you for hearing me out, envoy.
Okay, that's over there. Oh. Let's do that one first.
So close. But that's the point. It's useless without that Adra.
Sapiento de Palva.
Oh, you are a special one, you are. I thought all the godlikes were taken back, wherever they came from. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us. I know we had one or two disappear lately. Gods took them back, I heard. Just another sign, I guess? You should know, this place is heading quickly into a swamp of madness. Even the plants and the animals feel it. Something is happening here. The plants and the animals are changing. No one knows why, or exactly what's doing it.
Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and dreamer, at your service.
My latest experiment was meant to solve the scourge that has come over the local flora and the fauna, but it wasn't meant to be. I expected my main reagent to be delivered today, but I suppose the gods had other ideas. You may have noticed, or perhaps not, since no doubt you've been busy, that wildlife here has gone a bit wrong. No one knows how best to describe it, but we can all see it. Something is distorting the life around here, and I hoped to stop it. Possibly, yes. But now I can't begin my tests without my main reagent. I have everything I need, but the most important part, the luminous Adra, to cleanse the souls of the wildlife. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me, as if they fear my wrath. At this point, I'll take any help I can get. My friends must have lied, or they got the Adra and they lost it. I can't imagine why else they would be acting so strange about it.
Best of luck with that. I saw them briefly not too long ago, looking shifty and desperate. They were running around the paradise, talking to other scholars in the area. Ganef and Remio, I believe. And an older lady. Don't recall her name. I'd be very grateful. I know it looks like I'm crying, but it's from the acrid fumes I inhaled earlier. Any luminous adra will do, he said, as if the stuff were falling from the sky.
The hunters set that up as a way to earn some extra coin.
We have a bunch of hunters. The yellow bands. Reward will be given for killing the yellow bands. They are responsible for a number of raids on the northern farms and for ambushing farmer travelers to and from Emerald Stair. They are known to make camp amidst Park Runen ruins east of Paradise. Claim your reward to improve your kills to all grades.
Ain't many ways.
Claiming them all. Tempestuous Luandi. Known smuggler ringleader wanted for numerous crimes against the citizens of Paradise. She is known to be at the ship graveyard in Aldros Beach, east of Shantytown.
Tempestuous Luandi caught your eye, huh? Watch yourself. Her aim is as sharp as her wit.
Ralga took over leadership of a Xoric tribe and is wanted for the recent killings of the town citizens. He is known to be in at Mercenary Falls located north of Paradise.
Going to take on the ogre then? Reckon he's the most dangerous bounty we've got.
Nakib. Killing Ivory Spinner Nakib because of the spider infestation beneath Paradise. Killing her will cull their number. She is known to be in her nest in the caves beneath the city.
You're a brave soul,
Spider!
Spiders are bad enough as
A reward will be given for killing Octave the Firebrand. He is wanted arsonist and runs a bandit gang responsible for numerous killings and robbings. He is known to be at a godless ruins in the overgrown frontier northwest of Paradise.
Oh, Octave. Now that's a dwarf with a chip on his shoulder. I heard he burnt the last one. What happened?
It's gonna be great. All the puppies.
So, you're the one they all crow about, eh? Best hunter and guide in all of Dawnshore?
Just Dawnshore? Must.
Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasapt Jatule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway. I think this is about to get interesting.
I knew you were blessed in Nimdut the moment I saw you coming.
Thought maybe I'd teach you a lesson. So I paid the bartender a few gold to drop a tiny bit of widow's kiss into a cup and serve your drink in it. Cramps should be starting in a few minutes, so, if you want to fight, we should go ahead and get started.
You know your stuff, but I doubt they do.
Envoy, you see? Will you stand by and allow this maniac to poison a fellow subject of the Emperor?
Yes.
Oh, I can feel it. Gods. You.
Oh, that is quick. You better get to a healer before the poison spreads to your brain.
You wait, Marius. I'll be back. Hopefully.
Well, that was something.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person. You know your poisons. It was a test. That guy's such a nim dude, he thought he was doomed. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender to poison someone's drink. Gods, the taverns in Adir must be rough. Smart. The effects are more widely known. Let their imagination run wild on them. Noted. If I'm not mistaken, you're looking for someone to help find the people who killed you. I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them. Bloodstains, footprints, darts left behind. If we find anything at all, we can find your assassins. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
Saved my life. He would have killed me, and all for a few coins.
Think nothing of it. Any law-abiding citizen would have done the same.
This may not be the prettiest part of town, but it's got the grinning Battle Rock.
Envoy, got a situation over here.
Oh, good. You came over. Glad to see you're up and about.
For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day.
I'm glad. I hate to admit it, but the guards could use your help. Most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us short-handed, so people like her try to sneak in. I caught this one. But I have to check her cart for contraband. There's a lot to dig through.
What do we do?
Find anything?
Can I look?
Find anything?
Finally! Someone with some common sense around here.
All right. If she says so, you can go. Welcome to Paradise.
Much appreciated, Envoy.
My blood.
Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
Well, that is where the shot came.
An interesting day so far.
This is where the guards decide if your stuff is worthy of being in Paradise. The answer I've found is no. There are places elsewhere on this island that would kill for those supplies. Literally.
Guess Adiran discipline doesn't apply to pest control.
Flask of poison. It's empty, but it reeks of swamp water and rancid berries.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
Assassin's ready for me. I wonder what it tells us.
It tells us they were hunting you. Whoever did this takes pride in their work. They made sure this stuff would kill you. Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck? We could track down who made this poison. Find your killers.
The apothecary. I'm gonna log this and see anything there.
Walk in, give her the letter, and go. You can do this.
Paradis Heist. Hightown?
Hi, Market. Don't worry. It just gets fancier from
The
here.
adherents have come quietly. They will not take us by force, but with rules and charms.
This is where people go to buy stuff that'll just get them mugged everywhere else.
Hey,
You have to check in with me to enter this part of the...
Sorry, buddy.
Cheering on, boy.
I was crawling along.
Welcome to our shrine, envoy.
A broken throne, symbol of Wodoka the Oathbinder. She's nothing if not...
What the... Are you crazy? Get down.
Sorry.
Typical Adiran disrespect.
Murderers!
How awful.
Not to worry, envoy. You've got one of the bastards.
Wish they had a back entrance. Your cronies here aren't popular. Is this what it's like to travel with an envoy?
What is it?
I went outside. I haven't been able to go outside. Why is it doing so weird? Wrong part of Paradis? I'm already lost. Oh, the Ultra.
You there! Are you just going to stand there and gawk at that body all day?
He's dead. It's not like I can do anything for him.
You can see that the poor bastard is properly processed.
Well, I can't say I've met one like you before, but I'm sure you hear that all the time. Oh, heavens no. I would never treat with such folk. But I know who would. Look for Remio up in the Pearl District, and who knows where Adelgund wandered off to now.
Hope you know what you're doing.
I wouldn't go up there, stranger. That's Sparrowhawk territory.
Adirans ain't welcome around the Pearl District. Mind yourself.
Smile and...
I suggest not spending much money on this stuff. Leather bags travel a lot better.
Wonder who he crossed. Doesn't. Those are the papers the Adiran...
Deeds of sizable parcels of land in Third Born, the prominent settlement in the desert Petroska. Yeah,
Deer and refugees are waiting for.
He's a big guy.
Best watch your step around here, envoy. This is my district.
Let us in, sweetheart.
I told you, we're closed.
Not for us, you're not.
What's a man gotta do to get his needs met around here?
If you think we'll roll over after you steal from us.
That's exactly what I think.
Fine. Take it up with Juliana.
Oh, don't worry. We will.
Not you, too.
This girl thinks she's gonna keep us out of the bathhouse.
You might own half the district, but you don't own the mermaid's den.
We'll see about that.
You don't like it? Take it up with your second in command. He's the one who stole from us.
That's a load of...
I knew this was Jago's fault. This isn't over.
Sorry. This district used to be a nice place. The Sparrowhawks always got along fine with us, and then they, I better not talk about it. Juliana told us to be discreet. She's inside. If you want to help, she can give you the details. You'd better hope you can.
There. That's the apothecary.
All you have is not enough. Huh. Aren't you the outlander who died in the streets? How are you... It doesn't matter.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
Everyone take a deep breath. No one is hurting anyone else today. Right?
You seem to like beating up on little guys. Want to take a run at me?
Listen to me, dead woman. What happens here does not concern you. Walk away.
But it does, because I need it.
Or what? You'll die on me?
Have to admit, that's a good one.
This is getting tiresome. I wasn't really gonna hurt the apothecary, but I'm really, really gonna hurt you.
Why did you have to bring size into this?
She's only saying that because these fools wouldn't stand a chance against you. Listen, I get it. Times are tough, and you thought this man was easy pickings. Now, you know better. So, walk away while you can.
A scrawny elf and a tree trunk of an Almawa? I could take those odds.
Hey, boss, maybe we shouldn't. Fighting a godlike seems wrong somehow.
I knew you'd gone soft. We'll settle this as soon as I'm done here.
This one's mine.
You get him, boys!
Swine. This time, you're gonna stay dead.
Just when I thought this would be too.
That's not.
Beyond sync! We're set rough! Beyond sync! We're set rough!
they're dead. It's over.
That it?
Hi.
Envoy, thank you for dealing with those miscreants. There's a plague on these streets, and they are a symptom.
A gang of bullies shaking down honest folk? Seems more like the cause to me.
It's no more dangerous here than anywhere else. It's just that monsters here have knives instead of fangs.
You even killed Thala, the biggest, baddest of them all. The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you.
Well, if they know what's good for them.
They don't. That's the problem. You don't have to come to my defense. No one sticks their neck out for anyone in these parts. Poison? Let me take a look. Wait, I recognize that from my wares. It's oil distilled from Santa Torre, a berry native to the Living Lands.
There must have been some berry. Kill me on the spot.
Hey, look, the Living Lands is a dangerous place. All right, take a nap in the forest and you'll wake up dead more often than not.
Not if you know better than to take a nap in the blessed A forest.
Walking through the streets of Paradise is supposed to be a safer proposition. Yet, our friend took an arrow that was coated in this stuff.
And before you ask, I can't tell you who bought the poison. If word got around that I was ratting my clients out to the adherents, it'd be the end of me. Damned if I do and damned if I don't, then. The truth is, I never saw the customer's face. They wore a hood. A monk's cowl, I believe. But I can tell you that Santa Torre is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies.
Sounds like we're looking for a mystic.
If you want mystic types, you want to go visit the Temple of Andra. Probably the only reason you'd want to go there.
On the other hand, Claviger Amond was cozy with plenty of mystics and oddballs. We could check out his estate for clues.
Go past the Hightown Gate to the north, then follow the road eastward until you reach the statue of Andra. Well, I suppose it's the least I could do, considering I got you killed. I hope that I've been able to assist you in some small way. Good luck in your investigation, Envoy.
Poisoner from one of the temples. So much for the gods working through miracles and mysteries. I don't think we're going to be welcome here for long. All those Sparrowhawks will be sniffing around here any minute. And since that's not the last skirmish we'll find ourselves in, I say we take this opportunity to stock up on some better equipment. If you want a guarantee of getting the good stuff, I recommend Paradise's main market. We're short on coin, but it's nothing a little work on the side won't fix. Sapiento could help us on that front once we find his luminous Adra.
Item enemy quality tier indicates effectiveness, combat, column, blah 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 blah. Enemies of higher quality tier. I understand. Shinier colors mean better.
If you'd like to be useful. Oh, how can one concentrate with you running all about the place?
For smugglers, seen any?
Who can tell? You've been speaking with Goneth, I assume? Huh? She's the one so quick to flirt with dangerous strangers. Go bother Edelgund. Huh? She's probably by the western gate looking for someone willing to talk to her. If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink.
Hey, hey! Hold it!
Arms up! Everyone you got! One for
Seems like you want to keep stuff like that in a warehouse.
Not bad, Marius.
You actually use all the lockpicks up. Some stuff though.
Come and get me.
Huh?
Back for more, Envoy?
Whatever a man wins at cards, he's bound to lose it here.
You're the one who took down Thala. You know how to introduce yourself. What was right? This is going to be good. You're the talk of the town, Envoy. Everyone wants to meet you.
Actually want to meet you too. Is that Luana Jasmine perfume?
Good nose. Hope you don't stick it in politics. They don't like envoys around here. People are always uneasy about power. Until they have it, that is.
One of your workers suggest a problem.
And she sent you to me. Smart girl. All right, since you're all business, we can skip the small talk. The short version is, I'm out of some supplies that should have been here days ago. I'd hunt them down myself, but I don't have a firm enough hand. I need someone with more authority. Someone, well, someone like you. Come now, a lady has to have some secrets. Very well. It's something I need to make the bathhouse run smoothly. It's medicinal. You understand why I'm trying to be discreet? For goods like mine it is. The local strongmen, the Sparrowhawks, got a hold of the shipment.
Of course they did.
They must have thought it looked valuable. Unfortunately, they were right. You did. Unfortunately for both of us, his lieutenant, Jago, moved in. Aren't you amenable? I knew you'd be the right one for the job. Go to the docks. Their lieutenant runs one of the warehouses there. He'll probably keep it close. I leave that up to you. Just don't mention I hired you. I have a reputation to maintain.
And I don't. Alright, let me see. That's the Watcher, and the Yellow Bands. What am I doing exactly? Because I have a million quests. Untimely end. Why is it there?
gate now.
Or not? Oh, and not. Oh, because it moves around. So, Northern Paradise.
Clavager Aemond allowed these interlopers onto our streets. And where did it get him? Slain! Murdered!
Don't sign any petitions, no matter what anyone says. I know I feel safe with the guard presence around here. Well, that didn't take long.
I'm coming for you.
Okay. To the left.
Well, that was fun.
Okay, look for clues.
Once I got drunk and lost back here looking for the chamber. Aiming through the best parties.
Eora has kindly offered to set up an embassy in Paradise. By kindly, I mean they landed on our shores without notice, and by offered, I mean their soldiers occupied a building in town. Keeping an eye out on these developments.
If there's anything worth finding, it'll be in here.
Apparently there is a growing rebellion in Paradise. My own people defy the Adrians. They rally from the shadows and sharpen their blades in the name of independence. Good, I taught them well. I cannot openly support them, but I have my ways down the chain of clerks and agents. I have passed the key to our cistern. The door is in the Temple of Andra, a fitting sanctuary. May they use the hideout to their advantage. I will hold on to the spare. A time may come when I have to warn the resistance or join them myself.
Well, there you have it.
So, Clavager Aemond not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the cistern.
You knew the Clavager. Did you have any idea about this?
None. I knew he was protective of Paradise, but I never would have dreamed he'd get in bed with organized rebels. Look, everyone who settles in the Living Lands comes from somewhere, but until recently, those settlers have been people, not nations. But when Adir built an embassy and filled it with dignitaries and troops, some started to worry that your laws and governors would follow.
Right, all of that. Don't forget why we're here. You hired me to hunt the rebels down, and now we know where they are. The cistern beneath the Temple of Andra. Good place for a hidden base. It sits just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Something tells me these rebels won't go quietly.
Maybe we should bring reinforcements. I bet Heelguard would be happy to spare some of his guards if we ask nicely.
They'd only slow us down. Besides, any fighting we do in the cistern will be close quarters.
On to the Temple of Andra, then. It's east of here, just across the canal, in the plaza with the big statue.
Right. After you.
Mr. Hilgar promised that all he wants is a diplomatic relationship with the Living Lands with Inquisitor Ludwin. He wants a gallows, public executions, and secret interrogations. I don't know what to make of our new guest some days. I feel like a stranger in my own city.
I'm starting to see why Eamon was going gray all of a sudden.
Here's where the rats live. Reasonable rent if you can get it.
Damn rickety table. No envoy. Go right on through.
The envoy is alive and hunting us. Our position is in the city's compromised. 5 hours of our life gathering, intelligence on the Atrian embassy and deliver it to us. Trust no one. Pray that the gods know what they're doing, for I no longer understand their motives. Let's see what should we look at. Square. Town square. Big statue.
A drop, dear citizens. A drop is all it takes.
Lady of Lament, grant us your strength, so we may overcome adversity as the wave overcomes the shore.
If you're looking to celebrate water, I'd suggest it.
This is where the assassins are hiding. Temple seems like an odd choice.
Welcome to the temple.
Hello.
Hail and well met. The Temple of Andra is open to all. Oh, you must be the Adiran envoy. How wonderful to meet a godlike in our holy sanctum. I take it you're here on official business.
Have you seen someone suspicious?
Thankfully, no. Only the faithful and the devout come through here. Always have and always will. Goodness me. Though I suppose an Adiran envoy runs across all manner of strange folk. Oh, you must be talking about those awful rebels. People say they're outlaws blending in with honest citizens, killers and cutpurses of the lowest sort. But why ask me about the... Wait, you're not implying that I'm involved with that lot,
yes.
Are you? Shit. Let me guess. He wrote it all down? The Clavager was far too trusting. Probably what got him killed. All right. If you're willing to listen, then I'm willing to talk.
Nice work, Envoy.
Yes. I'm with the Resistance. We have a responsibility to defy your empire, to protect our way of life. For some of us, that means hiding in plain sight, passing messages between contacts, playing a role. For others, it's kill or be killed.
Could be sympathetic to your cause if I knew more about it.
Ask me anything you like, but be warned. You aren't ready for the answers.
What does the Resistance want?
To be left alone. Paradis was fine without Adir. Your empire inserted itself where there was no need. You've impoverished us, turned my brothers and sisters into beggars, squatting outside our own city walls. None of them are the Emperor's plaything. You must be special, and not in a good way. Eagwolf, a powerful man, but not in the way Adir understands power. When he knocks an arrow, the gods hold their breath. If you think you can reason with him, don't bother. You have nothing he wants. I have nothing more to say to you. If you're so eager to die again, the one you want is downstairs in the cistern, no doubt sharpening his blade. The door is on the wall to your left.
Why not work for the Empire? We're short on spies and I can get your pardon. If you're smart, you'll turn yourself into the authorities. You should leave the city.
And why would I do something idiotic like that?
You turn yourself in, or Inquisitor Loba will hunt you down.
Must be nice working for a monster. Fine. I'll contact the embassy myself. Maybe this doesn't have to be the end.
Close call today where a woman made it into the city with no issue. The Etherean envoy of all people looked over the card but either found nothing or of note, chose not to tell. I did note nothing. I didn't see a thing. Sure, they must have just missed the goods. Make sure to pay your contract and will usually work. Well, you're lucky that I'm blind.
Stale air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eye.
More points.
Your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath. They don't look friendly.
Nothing was friendly.
Oh, I heard something. You're not getting away.
These people aren't trained assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
Don't have the key. done, I made a terrible mistake. Either the prophecy was wrong or I misunderstood it. Either way, I'm damned. I have to hide this journal, scatter it to the sewers where even the gods can find the evidence of my guilt.
Watch out. Pressure plates on the floor.
Lots of pressure plates on the floor.
Keep quiet.
Sources tell me an envoy is coming from 8 years. Strange, what can they accomplish that Inquisitor Ludwin can't? We'll have to observe from afar and move them if they become a problem. We know this day was nigh. The Empire is coming for us.
If you want help burning through them.
That should disable the pressure plates.
Just like the good old days. You know what that web means. Be ready.
More Bleste spikes. Fight. About these spiders. Are they threatening enough for you?
Spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Gods. Not this Sokka again.
I sense a Marius lecture coming. key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed the supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs.
What's that rock?
Why would you waste time building a deadly trap when a simple no entry sign would suffice?
Over there. Boys here.
Probably
Beyond sync!
Nice job,
What's that road? What's that rock? Beyond sync!
Next one's mine.
Didn't think that one through, did he? You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the blessed day point. You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
Right behind you.
Eyes open. Show you.
Beyond sync! Beyond sync! Beyond sync!
So, would you have killed that thief?
Lim dude, someone's up ahead.
Beyond sync!
Just let me go. Let me catch my breath.
I would have sent that thief on his way, without our Bleste supplies.
Then he would have died.
How do you know? We didn't.
Killed the envoy, but the gods brought them back. What does this mean? They must have some higher purpose, and I am too unworthy to grasp it. I failed. Now they are coming for me, and what can I offer them but my apologies and my...
behind.
We make a good squad. Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
Yes. Assassin! There's only two of them.
So it is true. You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you.
We have unfinished business.
The whims of the gods are a mystery to us both. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe. Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir. For better or worse, yes. Though that ended when he went into the wilderness with your ambassador. A possibility. In any case, it was not the Clavager's death that made me decide to kill you. It was because your face came to me in a dream. A vision I believed was sent from the gods. Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness. I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land.
I still truly believe that?
No. The gods spared you for a reason. And I have faith in the gods. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet.
What happens now?
You tell me, godlike. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
Professor Steel Garrett, maybe they'll show mercy, take your people on leave before I change my mind. Hello, wait, told me that Steel Garrett have done to the people of Paradise for what it's worth. I'm sorry. Hi, Marius, what would you do? Confess?
Your Inquisitor Lodween doesn't know the meaning of mercy. But if that is the fate you want for me, then it is the will of the gods that I stand trial for my crimes.
A fair
I never
trial.
thought I'd see the day when I surrendered to an Adiran.
If you give him to the Steel Garrote, you might as well kill him now. They'll torture him before they execute him.
I will settle the last of my affairs and confess to the guards. With any luck, I'll live to see another sunrise. Blood will be spilled, in time. That cannot be avoided for long. Farewell,
What we did for
godlike.
now.
A hush, an ill wind, steel justice, shackles like our own. We learn, we twine.
That's out. The Inquisitor's gonna have fun with him.
You should have just killed him. He's as good as dead anyway.
Don't bother going back the way you came. Between the pillars to the right of the stairs. That's your way out. I suppose the gods were on your side, not ours.
What now?
Nothing happens. It's over.
What? We've come so far. Don't just surrender.
Kid, you're not hearing me. We're not fighters anymore. We're casualties.
Have any luck, babe?
I don't think I expected they would just turn themselves in.
Good news is the Steel Garrote will probably take care of killing them for us.
Dealing with the assassin should put us on Ludwig's good side, so there's that.
Great. Not sure which side I want to be on. I have some thoughts, Envoy. Let's talk about it in camp.
Yeah, talk about it in camp. Oh, we'll camp. Well, that was one part of the quest. The other one is all the way up there. Which is going to be for tomorrow then. But hey, that's the first that I can say that I solved my own murder. I guess. Let me travel here. Because I do want to get some lockpicks and shenanigans before going out. If I can buy it somewhere.
Step right up. I can tell you need more fire in your life. Or maybe more essence. Please buy something. I'm trying to prove a point.
So like miscellaneous stuff. No. There is not.
Are you sure this will work?
Good, sir. I'd bet my life on it. My formula is the most effective in the living land.
You there. I heard what
Nope. Can you not buy one?
I gave my secret out, it wouldn't be special, would it? Now remember, 3 drops every time you wash your hair. Only on the scalp.
So much to do.
Why? You don't want to see the man who put it on his chest.
There's some more merchants here and there, but I don't know. Anyway, let me save the shenanigans. Save. And then we'll pick it up tomorrow to go to the Watcher and see where that is gonna lead us. And for now, I would say have a good day or a good night, wherever you are in the world. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.